glasses are so incredibly clumped and dirty. Is there any way that you can breathe on them, wipe them off, liquid on them?
I might have an extra breath in here.
There we go. Yeah.
These are bad.
They're terrible.
And I'm stuck to the tree.
Yeah. You know who like that? Doug.
Yeah, he loves caramel.
And white chocolate. You would have been like, okay, TikTok me.
Yeah, give me that TikTok drink. I mean, from what I've been told, like when you read about the secret Starbucks, they say don't go in there ordering them. These baristas have no idea what those drinks are.
Oh, they know.
Obviously, they do. You've got some splatter.
Usually, I put my sunglasses in my hair, so it could be hairspray, it could be anything. Debris. You can't do it better than that.
I think so. Those are scratches. Sure, your glasses are all scratched up. You need new ones.
I do.
Yeah, look at all those scratches. Those are little pins in there. Oh boy, I should have brought mine.
I do, but I like these blenders.
Yeah, I've seen those advertisements.
Yes, thumbs up. Good morning, 007. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. We're on a little adventure with DZ today. What were you saying, Dee?
Well, this drink is perfect. Tastes great.
Yes, mine actually for the first time at that one is perfect too. So it just shows you never can win. I think I like mine without either one. Better. Because sometimes that damn whipped cream makes it too sweet. Alright? I don't like that. Especially the very last drink. I don't know.
I don't know, but this just totally tastes so much better than the cream. It makes my drink taste so good.
I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you, K Smalls. Oh my God, K Smalls. Playing doozies. Hold on, I need to catch D up real fast. So, remember back when I first got on YouTube? Like 3-4 years ago, like there was these group of people that I was hanging out with, right? Do you know you have your seatbelt on?
No, I don't.
Put your seatbelt. So there was this group of elderly assholes. And a few, we all hung out. I mean, by hang out, I mean we knew each other on the fucking internet. There was no hanging out. Okay. So anyways, it all started with, you know, and back in that day, I wanted to have friends on YouTube, so I was like, oh, you know, they're cool, whatever. And them being older than me, I don't know, I always thought, like, especially this one, I'm going to refer to her as Lyanna. Always kind of, like, I thought that Lyanna was older and I could take advice from her and shit like that. Not to say that I looked up to her, it's just that to talk to her about life issues and shit. And, you know, she always had some kind of advice for me. So anyways, I became cool with her, whatever. And then there was Drive Through Randall. She's the chick up in Tennessee, or down in Tennessee rather. She's a little bit older than me, not by much, like 10 years older. And there was a couple other. Anyways, long story short, it all started with I had a bigger platform. So, they were my friends, and I wanted to prove my friendship to them. So I go and peacock anytime they get in trouble and show my ass on the internet and end up taking the bullets every fucking time. Why they walked away with it scot-free, and they're like, oh, And then I realized, oh, God, don't be that person, Katie, because that's exactly what the fuck I was lonely on to take this road. I don't know why I'm being stupid, I guess. So anyways, it all started, and I wanted to trust it. The point is I trusted the motherfuckers, all of them. There was some Suboxone sent in the mail. I was told it was not my friend's. Long story. So I went out, about argued with everyone to death over it in their honor, only to come find out it was fucking, it was sent. All right. Yeah, but that was the first thing. So I started, scratching my head. I was like, all right. Well, now I have my eyes open. Shit just ain't adding up. The whole Suboxone thing is actually an aside issue, but that was when I was like, ooh, maybe these people aren't what I put them in my head to be. You know what I mean? Right. And it is what it is. So, and in one of these group of people, there's this Diana, right? And she and her friend Stinky Butt try to act like, they're older, wiser, they know everything. They're the pillars of society, always trying to give advice, and like in such a condescending tone. I don't see how fucking people can bear it, because I sure can't. Just if someone talked to me like that, I'd be like, the fuck you think you're doing?
Exactly. Who are you talking to?
Exactly. I wouldn't even let a celebrity talk to me like that, much less a nobody. But anyway.
Nobody deserves to be treated bad by anybody out there.
So me and my other friend, I won't name names, just sitting there, we're discussing. I'm trying to tell her, hey, something don't add up with these people. Not one and three at a time. Damn. Not a lot of this is adding up. There were just little things here and there. Well, I started getting big mad about it. So I started being an asshole, Like I'd go in and just say mean ass shit in their chat. Just being a dumbass, Instigating. Well, something that always stuck out to me, and it wasn't okay. So this Suboxone was actually two other people that were in this little group of friends. So now that I know this little group is birds of a feather flock together, if I can't trust two of you, I'm looking at the rest of you like, what the fuck? So that's exactly what happened. So I started investigating in my own mind the rest of them. When shit didn't add up, I was like, okay, whatever. I got to get the fuck away from these people. But one of the main things that never added the fuck up to me is Diana and Stinky Butt. They'd sit there and act like they were the best fucking people in the world collecting money for St. Jude's. Well, you and I both know when you donate, they do telethons and shit, and you call the number, it's directly to St. Jude's.
Oh, yeah.
Why in the fuck are people donating to this motherfucker's PayPal and she's going to go ahead and take that and make the donation herself? Why don't you just make the donation yourself?
I would never give my donation to somebody off the internet like that. Come on.
But they wanted to trust her because that's the con here. The con is we get these people to trust us. We talk to them in a condescending way. You know what I mean? They'll follow us if people are sheep. People can be. Especially in a group. It's easier to control a group than it is an individual.
Absolutely.
Okay? So I'm sitting back. This is basic. Let me get fucked away from this person. This is basic bullshit to me. I'm sitting here watching this fucking 500-pound woman give life advice to other people, but yet at the same time, she helps disabled children, all this, pillar of society. But yet she is beating down fucking low-hanging fruit. Like I've never seen before. Like people who clearly don't have it in them to stand up for themselves the way they need to. And that infuriated me. I was just like, I didn't like that. That was one of the big ones. But I started saying something about the same dude. Well, all of a sudden, I become the worst motherfucker in the world. It was like dominoes. They just started hitting Yaba against me and everything. Not Randall. It was Rihanna and Stinky Butt. They started this shit. So I got bothered. They're friends with fat ass Isaac and all them losers that come after me. Guess who's right in the fucking middle of it constantly? Instigating the low budgets of society. The near wells of YouTube. You can't pull views for nothing, so she'll throw a little bit. Get out of my motherfucking way! I don't want to go around this turnout and knock all these cars out of my way. But they're going to have forced me to do it. Little black car. Okay.
I'm glad I don't know.
Well, you're about to hear about it on here. So anyways, it gets better, Daisy. I've been being mad about this at least 2 years. In fact, I found the video of where I called this out years ago. I got the fucking video. I wish I brought my iPad. Yes, I would play that fucking video right now. But no, in the meantime, when I said it, like every time I even screamed that, they would something horrible that I did would be anytime I've ever brought something to fucking light around here. Somebody's trying to discredit me or something like that, and I just got, I'm going through too much, so I let it happen. Pretty much. It was too big of a fight at that point. I was like, fine, I'm a fucking asshole. You all will see one day. We're coming out in the wash. And lo and behold, it's coming out in the wash, dude. I have so many clips of them saying receipt, like, oh, dude, they're sitting there demanding receipts, telling people, you need to show receipts to get that. So one receipt for a St. Jude donation. And I'm talking about if she's collected to the 10 cent, maybe 80K. That makes me money. Oh, wait till I show you this video that this chick named Blue made, right? It's this little girl who has a baby in a fucking hospital, right? And she was like, this is what a kid and her baby's got cancer, dude. And has it's hook the fuck up and shit. And it was like, show the receipts. Oh my god, I was like, you are dead. Deceased. This video just canceled this bitch.
Oh, that makes me so sick.
Oh, her little fat friend who sat there time and time the motherfucker again is now throwing her under the fucking bus. You both are held accountable. You know what? The only thing I disagree with in that chick's video is the fact she was like, show Wendy what? So Wendy can lie for her? No, show the fucking world. Now it's this big. Now it's time. You gotta come off this. Where is this fucking place at? I know I seen it, but I was going the other way.
No, I heard it was right in front of me.
Fuck, we passed it. I was talking.
I know when Ryan told me the basis, it's right in front of me.
You're coming the other way. So anyways,
why would anybody want to do something that should be going to the kids? Lying about money going to kids. If I'm given, yeah.
And she says she's not. She says, oh, I'm doing most of the show receipt, right?
Yes, because every charity, the first thing, Goodwill will say, do you want a receipt for your taxes? Goodwill asks you that when you donate. Am I right?
Yeah, you can write it off from your tax.
Exactly.
So even if she's donating, she's getting the tax write-off on everybody else's money, which is genius, okay?
It's disgusting.
Not only is she doing that, she will not provide a fucking receipt.
Because she's got any.
Exactly.
If you have receipts, you're going to show them. If I did something if somebody thought I did something and I could prove I did not do it,
you'd be screaming your ass from a hill. You know what I mean?
No doubt. I'd be like, buddy, I got them right here. You want to see them?
That's a good sign when I'm telling the truth. And I get real mad that you don't believe me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. What do you need?
I'll be screaming from the mountaintops. Yep. Here's your fucking receipts, yours. I mean, I say everything in the book.
Me too.
No, it's not across from the track. Where the fuck was it? It was back there. I know it was. Google it, please. Anyway, exactly, D. That's what I'm saying. If you had something to show, you done, especially when the whole fucking internet's demanding it.
Yep, you need to make you. Sorry. That's what you told me.
I knew it was back there because I was buying Laurel.
You must have met in general. You know? Oh, it's our by the tractor there. And then it's 7/10 of a mile.
On the right or left hand side.
It is not. It looks like it's not right. It's on the left.
To the left?
Yep.
I was rubbernecking right around there
How could we not?
because the cars aren't out there yet. So somehow I missed it. The only reason I even noticed it, D, was the cars were fucking lined up.
Yeah, I know. You said you thought it was a record.
Yeah, fucked up the traffic. I was coming from the opposite way, too.
Should be.
But anyways, don't you think it's shitty? And that pisses me off because all my old past lines who were fucking cunts, who sat there with me on front lines while we were doxing people, they were gathering information. Now they want to act like, but she's a bad one. Like they didn't have nothing to do with none of it. Now, Stinky Butt's pulling a mod move. You know, there it is.
Oh, no wonder it's causing traffic problems.
Oh, they're already lined up. No, motherfucker. Oh my God, D.
Oh, well, I thought we were.
So here's this new restaurant. It's called California Burger. Ooh, bitch. Okay, really? You're gonna fuck with me while I'm driving? Dude, go away. There's this. Look how long this fucking line to get into this fast food restaurant is. Oh my God, dude!
It's been like 3.5 hours. Some people have waited.
Look at this fucking line.
You know these people in this neighborhood have got to be mad.
Oh, I'd be mad
I
at that
would
motherfucker.
not like this. Oh my God!
Oh my
Katie,
God!
way around the other freaking corner. Look, they're tearing up the yards. Look, they're
I
trying-
see it,
Oh,
dude.
dang.
Try not to hit this motherfucker.
Check out.
Let's go down and drive down this way. Look at that fucking line. Dude, it's supposed to be like the best cheeseburger ever.
Wow. That's 1, 2.
We ain't waiting in that line.
That's about 3 blocks. 3 or 4 blocks worth of traffic.
Wow. Look, that dude's trying to get in line. I was paying get this fat ass a cheeseburger so he can get out of my way. No, it's a different guy. Sorry, but fuck you.
There's no good timing for that place, period. That's what everybody said. You got to be there right at 10 a.m.
Yeah, that's a lie.
You need to be there at 8 in the morning and sit.
That's what it looks like
And they did not, they should never put that.
in the hood.
There's no freedom drive-through where it's sitting. There's no parking lot. That was stupid.
And the city's gonna come in and just don't help
They're
that.
going to have to. People are going to complain. Especially when they
You wanna go to Shapiro's?
You know, I love shit.
Let's go to the Jewish deli. Let's take them to the Jewish deli.
Oh,
The Jews make a better sandwich than anybody, even the Italians come for me.
There's no doubt about it. There's something about it.
They're the chosen ones. We're just Gentiles in their world.
By any chance, do you know what kosher actually means? I don't.
Yeah, there's no salt.
And there's no way. How do they brine their pastrami and all that?
Wait, kosher means halal. Kosher means that it was made in a non-meat fucking kitchen. Is what halal means. They like drain and bless the blood out of it or some shit. And yes, that's what kosher means. It was made in that kitchen that meat was not prepared in. Like,
So they prepare their meat in this separate brisket than the rest of the food.
Yeah. Because they don't.
It just don't make sense.
Okay, like, yes, because they don't eat, like, you know how some fucks don't eat hamburger and shit? I don't think they do. And, like, I think their gig is pork. So they don't want that shit contaminating their other shit. It's religion shit. It's, Google it. Google it.
I don't know why I've never even looked it up. I've wondered forever.
But every hamburger joint in this town's madder than hell. We could go to Salsa on the side.
Yeah.
Never been there.
Kosher food is made in accordance with Jewish dietary law. To qualify as kosher, mammals must have split hooves and chew their cud.
What?
Fish must have fins and removable scales to be considered clean. Wow, this is yeah, it has, you're right. Pork, what does they cloven hooves? What is that? Reason to do with that?
Two basic ingredients. Start with
You're believe you're not supposed to eat pigs. I know that. Or all then, remember they would and the other Turks they don't eat that shit. Or they never eat bacon.
Well, it looks like they don't eat much fowl either.
You know what? If I was a Turk, I could eat 100% Turkish diet every day and be satisfied. And what do they eat? Lamb, and they eat fucking chicken and everything we eat. They just don't eat pork.
I like pork.
I enjoy pork. Everybody. You're pig like me.
Are we not supposed to eat pork either?
I mean, it's not the best. I mean, but they'll say that about cows.
Well, they live for almost 20 years, you cows.
Oh no, I've gotten it.
Go with that.
And like, I could eat fish. Like, if back in those days, okay, let's just go back when Christ was walking and shit. They were eating bread and fucking fish. Now, and this doesn't look like, this isn't crab legs, motherfucker. This is like fish. This is like bluegill.
Did you just go out and catch it?
Yeah. That's, I wouldn't like that very much.
I doubt it would go because he's ground salt.
No, yeah, well, the Dead Sea, I hate to tell you this right now, the Dead Sea is nothing but salt. Hot, like a lot of salt. Anyone can go out there and walk on the motherfucker, what I'm trying to say. Right? That's true. No, well, if you can, there's a lot of salt in it, so it keeps you above the. You're not floating, you're walking. I'm dead serious. I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say, I can't define. You can go out there and do it for a minute, right?
They can't work. That's it.
I need my own cooking fire. Okay. Don't worry. Sleazy Easy, you make your appearance in there too.
In your Bible? Bible.
Yes. It's part of the Bible. You know, how do we know he's supposed to keep writing this shit? He may be writing. Maybe somebody else is writing on to it, okay? They say with the Vatican, there's all kinds of hidden, like chapters. They took out the good shit. They don't want us to read. They gave us the fucking.
So only the Catholics know the good shit.
That's right. And we know the PG shit. They know the rated R stuff. So I want to see what they got. Here's big wars. Sex and stuff like that.
There was. That's why I got rid of it.
YouTube Premium removes interruptions from your favorite music. Start a free trial.
I guess there was this guy, and he said that he would shoot this girl that she would sing. You know, that she was going to give her life to sing.
She wouldn't get got shot.
No, she didn't. My question is with you.
Oh, yeah, because our God's a merciful God. I don't understand when I get there. You're like, dude, I just want to die. And you'd be like, I know. Man, I need to get over. Yeah, I thought that's what we were talking about.
Now it's a totally different situation. It is.
How many years has it been since?
Oh, God.
I remember when that happened.
It's been a long time.
Sandy Hook.
I want to know, do you realize that nobody ever talked about speaking? Conspiracy theorists swear that never happened.
It totally fucking happened.
I believe it happened. I cried.
It fucking happened.
I cried.
I think that there's probably more to it, like everything else. Or maybe not. Maybe I think a lot of people just won't accept reality, and that's when we get conspiracies and all that kind of shit, you know? I totally believe it. If you ask Alex Jones, remember, he got fucking banned from the internet for, they said he was harassing survivors. Because he was questioning everything.
I know, and I seen all their little proof and stuff that they were trying to put out. But did never hear
Yeah, well, you don't hear about like tragedies happen. I mean, no one here after September 11th happened. We talk about it all the time. Everybody did forever for like 10 years. Now, the only time you hear about it is when September 11th comes. And fuck, the younger people don't even know what the hell it was.
No, and they don't think that we should even do anything about it.
No, why didn't we make it a day? Like, we're making everybody else have a fucking day. September 11th should be a holiday. It's the day we regroup and think. And be on our toes.
We did regroup. We did rethink on that day. Why did we have that mentality? Because on that day, we loved everybody. We loved our human brothers and everything. And then we went back to fuck everybody. We didn't care that day. I care.
No, I haven't, Jason. But I've had a full American breakfast a few times in my life.
Get a little more traffic down here.
Yeah, I want to come pick it out anyway. Just see what's going on, be part of the hustle and bustle. I miss living in India, man. I really do. This brown shit sucks.
Simon's actually coming down. But it's gotten so big.
Well, they gotta run out on the bumps because of the tournament. So people are starting to come back down now. They were making it look like shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, who wants to come down here for a very expensive night out on the town to go to a nice dinner?
And step over a homeless person getting in the door.
Yeah, or some drug addict laying there.
Oh, I want to live in Florida so bad.
How many tablespoons are in a cup?
And the most beautiful church.
It's Catholic, yeah.
I know it's Catholic. Yeah.
Well, Catholics do it best. I try to tell you. Every year
Ran
you
the
lie.
sprinklers. Things get way too wet around here.
I'm not going to say a word about it.
Jesus knows we drink, we gamble, and we're probably smoking while we're doing all this. And we're eating good. Look, even Mexicans, all Mexicans are fucking Catholic. Alright?
So are Irish.
Italians.
The world is predominantly Catholic.
Yeah,
as
all
far
this
as-
system is the best. Period. There's a reason for it.
Well, I'm not Catholic. But I do think that Catholics have beautiful churches, and I like their services. They're really cool.
Beautiful people.
I love the music, and I love all the dances and crazy crap they do.
The only thing that sucks about Catholics fucking mass. It's too long and boring.
I heard a wedding sometimes take 4 hours.
Oh, fuck you. You didn't go to Paris.
Wedding. No, I've never been to a Catholic wedding.
I've been to all my brothers and sisters and then my godmothers. Yeah, they're long. They're up and down, up and down. Lord, hear our prayer. A little bit of this. Light a candle. Then you get a snacky, but you can only take a sip.
Snacky?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about communion.
Yeah. Well, sometimes they always try to fucking con you to come to church with a continental breakfast, but really it's just fucking donuts.
Oh, I know.
And some juice and coffee.
Now, when Catholics do communion, is it raw wine or is it grape juice? My church is grape juice.
It's straight food.
And somewhere but give you yours. I am not sitting here making fun of
You better not be.
I'm not.
That is the body of Christ,
I know it.
also known as a snacky.
Holy shit, you stupid
I
ass.
almost killed her, and I almost killed the bum.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, this is like soccer.
I was like, is that one of those blankets we gave away? It looked like it.
Tag the smallpox.
No, we would need to be looking for the big Michigan one, remember?
Oh yeah.
The big blue one with the big gold M.
The body of Christ tastes like cardboard, says Gina.
It does. I'll go with that one, Gina.
I wish there was a dip. I wish they'd let you dip like
Yeah,
a little bit of queso, maybe a salsa,
I'd be happy with some Italian dressing.
Italian, a little bit of chocolate, and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, like keep us in suspense. I'd go. You're like, oh, what's the flavor today? We'd all be tapping our toes, just waiting for the
Katie's going for the day when we have cranberry juice instead of
right.
It's the cran day.
The day that God turned fucking wine into vodka cran, and I was there.
Do you like the old spaghetti factory?
It's alright.
I ate there a couple of times years and years ago. I thought it was good.
I've had better. I don't get better kind of food from those places.
You're ready to go on.
No,
You're
I don't know. One of them's gone out. Maggiano's is still up and going. I know that. Alright. Maggiano's? Oh, I can cut like that. Get it right here, Dean. There. I know, it's on West Street. Here we go. Just tucking our ass down. Oh, no.
I feel like it's close to the post office.
Yeah, it's back that way. So this is getting onto the highway up here.
You're doing well, though.
I'm sorry. Yeah, they're building it up, aren't they? It's right or left. It's right or left. Right. Oh, okay. Okay.
Right there.
I knew I was getting close.
I'm so glad.
I trust you there.
I know, that's my You find out.
Where's that go?
You make that macaroni and cheese look good, but when you said it wasn't good.
It had egg in it.
Oh, that's right.
It fucking had egg in it. I've never seen nothing like that.
It did.
You don't need egg to make it mine. You need more cheese, motherfucker.
Yeah, she's fine. It did that.
Right.
Oh, close. Here.
The best way to burn fat is with more fat.
No one's gonna smoke it. Is this what you want?
There's actually two different types of
Are you even hungry?
One is white fat.
Those bitches are always hungry.
And then there's a lesser known type of fat called
I say, I mean, it definitely has
Morning toast. What are you guys doing? I want a kebab.
She just wants to spear something.
Great restaurants for the fish. A kebab with yogurt sounds delicious. I know you're looking at me like, what the fuck? But dude, if you tried it, you'd be like, oh my god. So good.
Are you talking about lamb kebab?
No, not just because it says kebab does not mean it's lamb. But yeah, shish kebab is my favorite. A real shish kebab means lamb. Yes. If they say doner, that means lamb too. But you can get chicken, steak.
I make kebabs at home and chicken or steak at home.
This is not like you're thinking on the stick, like American kebab, like this. Let me tell you how this works. So it's on like this round plate, right? It's piping hot, and they put tomato sauce, but it's different. It doesn't taste like an Italian tomato sauce. It's just like it's their tomato sauce. Then they deep fry little pieces of pita bread and put it down on there. Then they cut up. You can do lamb. You can do whatever you want. Chicken kebab with yogurt. That's delicious. They marinate it in the Mediterranean seasonings and shit. Cut it up. Put it over the pita. They put more of the sauce on there. Fry it. They have peppers, and they said to me like, I don't know, but the peppers are real fucking good the way they do them. And then they plop those on there. Put a big heaping scoop of yogurt, throw a little Mediterranean oil, send it out, you mix that shit up. Oh my god. It's amazing. Yeah. Just talk myself right in there. Anybody else in here like kebabs with yogurt? Okay, so the question is, do you want this?
I'm not starving.
I know, and I feel like if we're going to come here, we should be real hungry. You know, I got date night, and I got to eat a bunch. So I'm like, I want this, but I also know it's going to fill me the fuck up. And I'm going to keep eating it until I eat it to completion, even my house. Can't just let it sit.
Oh my god, it melts in your mouth.
Do you want it? It's a hard call.
It is such a hard call. I mean, we're talking that thick.
Music. Check out Epidemic Sound. Discover over 30,000 tracks and 60,000 songs.
I think it's a lot of food for 10:30 in the morning for me and you, probably.
I don't care. I mean, I could handle it.
It's not like I won't eat the other half of my half the sandwich later.
Right. I'll say, dude, no, this goes not to waste. Not a fucking
Well,
bite.
we're here. Let's just go. Let's just eat it.
Or we could go somewhere more exciting that we've never been.
I'm always down to try something new. That's what I thought we were going to do in a Cali burger.
That's what the whole plan of today was. That's why I'm like, and then we end up where we end up.
I know, because it's well, actually, it started out as a Chicken Little for Chick-fil-A.
I know, and now it's here.
Now we're downtown Indy, and cheers to
Tzatziki.
You're on a great thing now. You just said tzatziki too.
Tzatziki sauce.
Yeah, thinking
Tahini. Waffle. Oh my god. I'll eat it all.
I'm like really cool with something.
What does my dad want? Go away.
He's watching you and he's saying,
Do we want this or not, DZ? Now is the time.
I'm 50-50.
Me too.
We've always been this way. Indecisive. Probably. I just feel like me, you, and Dad can't ever make a decision.
Decision's been made.
Katie made the decision.
We'll look for something new and exciting, and if we don't find anything, we can always come back because we know.
Sounds good.
Music. Check out Epidemic Sound. Discover over 30,000 tracks and 60,000 songs. New tracks added every week. Find a subscription review.
Oh, look at that Greek
I
island!
seen that the minute you
Oh my God! Look, you guys.
knew it, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I swear, I didn't. I was looking at it and I was like, "What is that?"
We turn the truck, I look over, and there it is. And yeah,
Left or right?
go left because we don't know a thing about that place.
It's Greek food. What do you mean? You don't know anything about Greek food? I know a lot. I can show you around, but you just you don't want to try anything to do that has lamb at a restaurant.
No, I just think that restaurant would get.
So didn't Shapiro's go?
No, not at all. It's very professional.
You're right up, dude. Some of the best places in the world are sketch ass places. Man's Grill, even though that was terrible last
That
time.
was not that good.
The Slippery Noodle, the
I
Elbow
think there-
Room, Rockola Cafe.
I still want to go to Rockola back. So does Debbie.
I think you guys aren't going to be I don't think you're disappointed. I just
I
don't think-
only want the chocolate. So the best thing for me would be sometime when we're in the neighborhood, I pull over, we get chocolate and don't even eat. Don't even go in there to eat. That's all I want from there, to be honest. So if I say I want to go to Rockola, I say, do you want me to stop so you can run in and grab you a can of chocolate?
I mean, like, easy much chocolate. I'm going to write a song about it.
Yeah, at Arlington, over there by Irvington, where I used to live, that VP sold chocolate for years, and I wonder if they still do. I bet they do. You don't even have to go to chocolate. That gas station is sketch. The very first White House in Indiana was downtown. Not that one. That's so.
Hey, truck, get you lane.
We take White Castle for granted. Some people can't have White Castle. But
Keep your eyes open, Deezies.
I'm looking.
Ooh, I can't wait for the
Will you
summertime.
take us to St. Elmo's?
Yeah, right. Who's buying? Who's paying for this?
I have never been to St. Elmo's. I probably will never be able to afford to go to St. Elmo's, but I've heard it's good. I've had Ruth Chris once.
You're
Somebody gave me $100 gift certificate years and years ago. We went to Ruth Chris and it didn't even pay for everything.
You got appetizers.
But anyways, I'm like, what do you mean potatoes a la carte?
Everything's a la carte.
Yeah. That was the most expensive meal I'd ever had. And it's probably not even that pricey. But it was for me. And I do not like Buca de Beppo.
Oh, Tony's is also expensive. No, Buca de Beppo's
Tony
that's
Roma?
I think the most expensive meal I've ever eaten was at Ruth Chris. Yes. There's Giordano's, but I don't want pizza.
I couldn't eat even a slice of that right now, but I do love it.
So you can disconnect
I love Giordano's.
Upgrade to YouTube.
Oh, sauce on the side downtown?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's one on the north side, too. I heard downtown's getting a new restaurant. It's going to be a beautiful.
You listen. How many times has Mike Lindell theoretically?
All right, AR, meet you there.
Doesn't he say
AR
he
says
died
she's
like
gonna take us all to
11
St.
times or
Elmo's.
something like that?
Where are you at?
That's
She
the
said
guy
all
that's not
504
easily
of us
swayed.
in here.
Okay.
Oh,
If he's come back from death
yeah,
like 11 times,
Me?
he's not gonna give him.
All right.
Where are you at?
So they thought that they were just gonna get
Someday
his
you understand
take on being
COVID-19.
canceled.
AR, do you listen more?
They were wrong. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with
You wanna
Mike
visit?
Lindell on Friday.
That's
I guess
another
he's
pricey.
Oh,
going
yeah.
to somehow
I've never been there.
provide the
Yeah, I heard
evidence
it
to bring
was.
proof.
We'll
We'll see.
I've eaten there about
I wanted to talk a little bit about sort of what was going on. Again, sort of Mercury retrograde.
Well,
We're
those are the ones
retrospecting,
that got
looking back.
hit really
So
bad.
I came
with the
across
riots.
this
CBS is never
recent
gonna
article,
know what's going on.
and it has to do with
They're still
what was
going
going on
on.
with sort of the final
Yeah,
days of the
everyone
White
else is
House,
pretty much open to
behind the scenes stuff.
I think the writing's over. Don't you? Or you think it's more to
I'm
go?
gonna take a
This was
dive here. So this is from the Daily Mail. I do at least one story from the Daily Mail.
that guy's not marked very good.
So here we go. Mike Flynn, you are a fucking idiot. Sit your ass down inside Trump's 6-hour
And she get a
Oval
baby
Office
out.
Summit
That's good.
election fraud.
Yep, I've never.
I would be getting that baby, no matter how inconvenient, I'd be on the right side
In
getting that baby
furious
out of that
White
car.
House.
There's no fucking way.
Donald Trump, his legal team, and several White House advisors have an election fraud meeting in the Oval Office that evolved into a swearing match.
Mofo code.
It came 4 days after
I've never heard of
the
it.
Electoral College certified Joe Biden.
Mac and cheese and burgers.
Is that what it is?
Axios revealed the details.
I don't want either one of that.
Neither do
Off
I.
the rails series. Now, I'm not
I
sure
don't want it. I don't
why. And Axios didn't swear.
I can't handle hamburgers.
Examining the final
Oh, we
days
were going to get a
during
California
the meeting,
burger.
Well, we had to
Sidney
try it.
Powell
We're sampling in front of
again
everyone, but
falsely accused. We
wait
don't,
3 hours for a damn cheeseburger.
we don't
I
know
was
that.
curious about the avocado burger.
According
I
to
don't care. We
Dominion,
have to get
by the
something
way,
different.
Sidney Powell
Not
is
just
not
your
her
run-of-the-mill
candidate. She's being
fucking
sued.
cheeseburger.
She has a recant. She has pulled
I guess I have really good
Giuliani and taken a knee.
And a patty melt. I like patty
Let's
melts.
get to the
I just don't really like hamburgers.
One day,
click these things there.
we need to just go there, wait, get a couple of things on the menu. And then
Trick you to
sample.
get the little accents sometimes there.
That's what we did when Jack in the Box opened.
4 days after the
The
Electoral
biggest
College certified
slip.
Joe Biden's presidential victory, and
Somewhere on my Facebook, I've got a copy.
his legal team and several White House
What's
advisors
funny about Jack in the
had
Box,
an election
it
fraud
opened
thing.
on my
The Oval
birthday.
Office
It
involved
was
into a shouting,
with dozens
swearing
of times, and that's when
heated
I went to go there
confrontation
for
took place
birthday
for 6 hours.
because it was
First,
the
as aides
best
faced
for
off
the
against each other,
Me,
around the resident desk in the Oval Office before
Brian and Brittany
upstairs.
got up early and waited in line
Room.
that day.
The president's private living room
Waiting for it to
in the
open.
White House
Got so much
residence.
Look,
Revealed
down
details
from here.
of the December 18th showdown as part of its Off the Rails series.
There's Basbos.
It's wild, eh?
During the meeting, Attorney Cindy
Wild
Powell
days.
presented the case she had made
Wild days.
on the
Sounds like a
assignments
breakfast
again.
place.
Listen,
I got it.
it is yet to be proven that this is a false accusation. It is yet to be proven, and I'll tell you why. Number one, they did not take the Dominion material to
Right.
courts.
What did I say that was called?
Patrick
Wild
Byrne
Wild days.
has already stated that. They were going after dead people voting.
You go to Psalms. I love Psalms.
That's what Giuliani's strategy was. That and that the
Oh, they
regulations
changed it. Just some Psalms is out of there.
and the
What
rules
fuck
for
is in
voting
there
have
now?
changed.
Yeah, I'm gonna break my neck.
That was their case. They didn't go,
I need to
so
investigate
there
this.
was
Sorry.
no
What the fuck is that?
legal
Is it a hardware
ruling
store in there?
regarding Dominion,
Who got
servers,
hardware?
the code, vote flipping, none of that.
That's sexy.
So this is not necessarily true.
Very nice. I like that.
Just to clear. That just because
I like the
Newsmax
King Ranchers.
and just because Rudy Giuliani took the knee doesn't necessarily mean true. Cindy Powell has not taken the knee. The one lawyer who hasn't taken the knee. She suggested to Trump that he declare a national emergency if her and her allies' top secret security clearances, then use the government to seize Dominion's voting machines. No problem with that. You know who would do that? Biden, Harris, Obama, and the left would absolutely do that.
Is it? It sounded like
Like
me.
They wouldn't have any
argument
problem with it.
is like a
Of
taco
course,
shell.
just
What?
throw the election anyway. So
Oh, that's different.
she named a county in Georgia that she said she could prove Dominion had legally votes. Of White House senior advisor Eric Hirschman, who was his lawyer, and he was going to represent him in this impeachment thing. He's gone. He's
I have a really.
So your theory is that Dominion intentionally flipped the votes
Because
we could
it
win
wants
that
to,
county.
want to
from there at the meeting turned to yelling, cursing,
reservation or spot line.
You're shitting.
to
For
put
breakfast
Powell and her
joint?
allies against White House aides,
But they're only
with
open.
the Powell team presenting themselves as loyalists fighting for Trump, and White House aides determined to follow the law. Hirschman was criticizing Powell's legal challenges for a series of Pratt cases that she claimed would
That's
show
wild.
the
I've
election
never
stolen.
heard of that. Well,
Parents
breakfast
claims
places need to do that
have
because
taken
sometimes
up
they're
for
so damn
QAnon
busy.
conspiracy theorists.
What did you say? Did you
Believe
say
it or
something
not,
about
Trump will
nachos?
fight against the deep state cabal.
It was called like.
See, this is the downside of the whole Q stuff. It has become like a tar baby, right? It is the Q is this. It's tarnished, and people associated with Q, it's become this tarnishing. And you're gonna, and in fact,
Fountain Square's got a cool little place.
AOC was essentially saying that Q runs the Republican side of the House.
Biscuit.
And the reason she's saying that is
The
because
Eagle, I've
Marjorie
heard about
Greene
that.
Taylor is kind of
Take the divided state.
the rabbit hole camp. I actually
Oh,
like her.
Dizzy.
She's interesting. They don't like her, and Mitch McConnell doesn't like her. So if Mitch McConnell doesn't like her, I like her.
I
It's
know.
fascinating. I'm thinking about
You
this.
not gonna try it?
The people who
It
seem
wouldn't
to
let
be
me try it. It looks like cops like it.
For-
It must be good.
injustice
Then what we
or
say.
theoretical voter fraud, or just voter fraud in general. Freedom.
Yes or not?
The people who are doing that tend to be women.
You asshole. I thought it sounded
You have Marjorie Taylor Greene, you've got what's her name, Nicole Bober from Colorado, you've got Tulsi Gabbard, you've got Kristi Young. Those are four really strong women. They're the dudes. Dudes.
What is that?
Show up. Let's go.
Where's
You
Cat?
found all these
I've never
pussies.
heard of that. A bar in this city I haven't heard
The House
of.
case
To be
documents
perfectly
reveal the
honest, I
typos.
heard of a lot of these
None of her
places.
allegations are backed up. The typos thing is
They're uppity.
former National Security Advisor Mike Flynn, who hired Powell to represent him in his own federal case
I
for
prefer
department, was one of the yellers. He stood up face to face against the White House advisor. You're quitting. You're a
Or fight
quitter.
hard.
You're not fighting. He shouted at Hirschman.
Tag Janet Jackson.
Why the fuck
Saffron
are you standing up
cafe.
here
What is that, dude?
screaming?
Doesn't
Hirschman shot back.
saffron
If you want to come over here, come
No,
over
it
here.
doesn't.
It's all about the water, real Bobby.
I think it is. Does saffron mean
You're
Indian,
wasting
guys?
too much water making
Saffron's a
drugs.
spice.
I know.
He looks like
It's not
Big
Indian.
Guy's cousin.
It's not a solvent
It's
for
called
your
the saffron.
difficult.
It's like
White House Staff
Mediterranean
Secretary
spice.
Derek Lyons joined the gathering to bring a copy of the 2018
Only
executive
the only
order.
spice that Indians have.
House group kept
That's
citing
it.
as
Everything else
victory
is from
signed by
somebody
Trump
else.
that it was designed to clear the way for the government to sanction foreign actors interfering in U.S. elections. Yeah, they had that.
Moroccan.
They
Moroccan.
absolutely had that.
The fuck is Moroccan tea?
So you don't
Obviously,
know.
saffron.
They don't know this.
Moroccan oil.
How her
I
group
like
falsely
saffron.
claimed Venezuela, Iran,
I
and
don't
China
know.
were among the foreign
It's
governments.
very
Well,
expensive.
okay, then you have the Leonardo stuff in Italy,
Monero,
which came
tag
out after that.
Monero.
None of this stuff has really been completely vetted
DOD,
in a court
DOJ,
of law. You can't say false.
2014.
You can't say that.
martial law, Mike Brown.
Meanwhile, no one, including Trump's
Susanna
alive
Pratt
and
reporting on it.
Overstock.com CEO Patrick Byrne was in the room.
Do you ever feel like when
Byrne
you're
suggested
driving
Trump take a
around like
creative
this,
approach
I feel like
his challenge to the election's legality, serve with both entrepreneurs and both businesses. He said he
Like I'm
knows that
driving
there
this
are times
bus. full of
Yeah.
people.
they have to take different steps. He also tapped
All these
the
shitty
White House staffers
assholes
in the
don't
face.
do that.
They've already banned you from Trump. He's right.
I've seen
He's
him come
absolutely
across.
right.
Did you see
Tag
that?
short bus
Byrne then
syndrome.
turned on specifically. This is terrible, right?
The
You know,
little
when you get the
retards.
business out,
What?
number one, the
Byrne
funeral
then
business.
turned
Number two,
specifically.
teaching people how to fucking drive. Like an
Tag
adult
Jamestown
driver.
Law.
It's terrible. You're a quitter, he said. You've been interfering with everything. You've been cutting us off. Do you even know who the black guy is?
You guys shut me out and act like I was your friend.
Yeah, you're Patrick Chippledown.
Fucking dad of ours.
Wrong idiot. That didn't keep her silent.
When we're in a bike, with a
Robert,
bike,
you're an
So-
idiot.
There's
Where's
Patrick
your
Byrne,
son?
If it was summer, I would.
and there is Rudy.
I have a bike. Do you have a bike?
Seven triples a night, Giuliani.
I haven't had a bike since I was a child.
I have two.
Sidney
Too
Powell.
fat to ride one. Uncoordinated.
At
Have you ever
about
tried
hour
typing?
3, Mark Trump called his personal attorney,
Yes.
Giuliani.
Is it good?
Meadows
Have you ever had fast
typed
walk?
them into the meeting via
Really
phone.
fine.
Basketball is not typed good.
Yes, ma'am.
Residents.
He's
Yes.
Robert.
Giuliani's legal arguments about the election, which had also
That
yet
is
to bear
fucking
proof
Chinese.
of allegations of misconduct from
Szechuan
Democrats
chicken.
and election
It's
officials not performing interference.
You're a know-it-all.
So those were the
That
cases
is not. That is laughable. Fast walk.
that
And you're
were
trying to tell me it's tied.
adjudicated.
Then how come
3
they
days
have
after
egg
the meeting,
rolls? How come they have fucking orange
Now,
chicken?
Telling
Okay.
Newsmax that she did not represent Trump.
They have
Whatever she's
Szechuan
talking
chicken
about.
over there at the greasy spoon. That doesn't mean that they're tied.
So there you go. I'm sure that
Chicken
your
shawarma
version
street.
helped contribute
Now that I can get
Tag
behind.
shawarma.
generously.
Sauce.
It's spooky.
She hates me.
And it
and
gives
it's
you,
on the
you know,
cake of it.
And I'm sure some of it is
Saginaw.
tainted, but it gives you a behind the scenes look
It
at
says they
people
serve Chinese
who
and
were
Thai.
vested in
Okay.
weeding out
So it's no. I went
this corruption.
to
And Sidney Powell may be author, rocker,
I was gonna say they serve a lot of fucking Chinese dishes to be a
they
Thai.
may be barking up the wrong tree with Dominion
Your
stuff.
ass.
I don't think they are. It's been proven time and time again that voting
Like
machines
it's
can be
competition,
flipped.
right?
So you were gonna say fucking Express is Thai next.
No, that's Chinese.
And Laura Presley here in Texas
Tag
and Austin
Mosley.
had an election stolen from
So they had reasons.
her, and it was via the computer.
Because they have one
And it
Thai
took her
people off.
3 appearances in court.
They serve-
Finally
they
getting
serve
to the
Thai.
Texas State Supreme Court, where they overturned the 2 decisions of the lower
I don't
courts
know, I haven't been there in years.
to validate her claim. And that, yes, the election had been stolen,
I'm afraid of
huge improprieties.
but I will go
She was
there.
able to state her case.
Like,
The evidence was clear. She had
I
her
like
date
it,
pulled,
though.
and she won.
Trust it.
But by that
I
time,
don't like Chinese.
it was too late.
I like
I'm not allowed to
This
be
was
there.
3
You
years.
hide me behind fake names.
Well,
Fuck you
And the dude
guys.
that showed up was still there.
now we're headed to Broadway.
So it happens.
You're a joke.
It
it's
seems like every month.
so to think that the
Well, I've
venue
been
couldn't
there
do
since COVID.
what Sidney Powell and Patrick
It doesn't even
Mike
look the
Flynn
same. Have you been down there?
were stating,
Everything has, like, all of the bars have big
they could- absolutely.
chain link fences
It might be
around them
good.
so you can sit outside.
But to
That's how
say
it was.
that it is false without it being
I went down there, went to Insomnia.
completely
Jack
brought out to the open,
perplexed. She's
adjudicated,
innocent, but you can't prove she's not guilty.
There's
That's
nothing down there that we
then you have the Leonardo.
That's human
Now
centipede.
you've got this Mike Lindell piece, and he's
That's
not getting.
Danny.
He's the cancer. He's got his claws. He's got his
Oh, I'm
cancer
gonna say it
claws
now.
on the on
Cancer's
his
about
voting
the
machine.
home
He's not giving up,
idiot.
pretty much.
and he's got resources. Mike Lindell has resources. The My Pillow guy has sold a lot of pillows, and he has people who are apparently quite loyal.
Probably because he
Buy his
doesn't
pillows.
use toxic fillers.
Once he
like
got
does.
canceled for Twitter, I said, I'm not buying pillows. So that's going on, and I don't know what's going to happen next week with this
You don't know what's going to happen
impeachment
tomorrow.
stuff. We're getting into really heavy Aquarian season here.
My neighbor's husband did that the other
A lot of planets in Aquarius coming up.
day.
We're going to be talking about
I'd
that.
like to go.
Well, you
Uh,
don't control the universe.
Definitely.
Literally.
So,
Like the Great North.
but there's things you can cover because you'll have to.
See, I can't even roller
Jeff
skate.
does this all the time.
I hurt every
Economic
bone in my body.
pieces,
I don't-
economic indicators,
I don't
including
wanna go to ski.
the resignation of Jeff
Go to
Bezos as
ski. I
CEO
would never get on it. I wouldn't even try to ski.
Amazon. How about that?
That scares me to death even thinking.
So
Yeah,
Michael,
I don't think I'd be good at it. You'd have to have
BJMC, who's in commercial
You have
real
to have
estate,
really
told me
strong ankles.
Big
Yes.
banana,
San
Delano.
Francisco
As an adult, when
is
the last time I
basically a
skated,
ghost town. Now I've heard that from other sources,
That's St.
and
Louis.
Walgreens, which
I didn't have
is pretty.
my ankles.
It was Walgreens.
Lower legs hurt
Like
so
you
bad.
could basically go about 4 or 5 blocks, maybe about
I
6
bitch about my
blocks.
knees.
San
how it is.
Francisco's not a big town.
That.
You could go about maybe 6 blocks and
When
you're
I
right
was
to a
young,
wall.
I had all kinds
San
of
Francisco.
awards on ice skating and roller
They're all gone.
if I recall.
All the Walgreens in San
You're
Francisco.
an ice skater?
I was, that's pretty good.
Oh, I remember.
Because they're
you.
getting ripped off.
Fuck that world because you're fucking with your husband.
You go to Walgreens and basically steal
What?
$999.99 worth of goodies.
It's called banter. You were supposed to pick it up and run with it.
And I don't think they're keeping track.
He's not a good banter.
Yeah.
I can't-
So
You gotta
this
go
is
with
significant.
it sometime.
This is a major company who's
Oh,
leaving
well, I might have went with it.
San
Nancy
Francisco.
Kerrigan.
Probably
Kerrigan.
They don't bring it back, Wilbur.
The one,
Further
the
south,
one that, the one that
City
got the
Council.
girl in the knees and she couldn't.
Long Beach
I
voted
don't know
Torn down.
that one
Me.
was
Nancy
City.
Cardigan.
no, that I don't think
grocery chains, Kroger's, in particular. But I think
I
Kroger's
can't
represents
fucking
the most.
remember, but they were doing it
Kroger's,
wrong.
which has Ralph's
What?
and
She did that.
Russ,
She was fucking around with her husband.
they basically said, you gotta start paying
Or Amy Fisher.
$4 an hour.
Amy Fisher did fuck up.
It's called Hero
And I
Pay.
think it's you.
Because they
got
put,
two
they
different
put themselves on the
You
line
got two different stories.
during this
Yeah.
emergency, this pandemic. They
There's
just
a
sort of
Bucco.
for
Yeah,
like first
so.
Amy
responders.
Fisher, that was that.
Okay.
Major helicopters.
And those two skaters. I guess it's competitive out there in the world of ice.
A helicopter makes a journey, but let's not get into it. Let's go south. Anyway, what did Kroger's do? They said, okay, we're gonna shut down Ralph's and see ya. They're leaving. When the government gets involved in wage and price controls, you're starting to circle back. That's when shit gets and we've seen it again and again and again in societies and in economies where they do that.
They got all
They
new.
did it in England with the coal miners.
God, rallies that's still open.
They put a price control. They set
I
price
didn't know
controls
she
on
was
coal. They set wage control on the miners. What did the miners do? They struck,
What'd you guys do to the Canaries?
crippled England,
Suffocated them.
absolutely crippled England. And this is something that Enoch Powell talked about a lot. And
You know,
This is-
stretch your neck out,
Yeah.
try to
Right? That was the guy
help
that
your
did it.
fellow man,
Yeah, I know.
And it was absolutely
shove
lovely
the chicken,
to say
whatever.
to the English economy. You know, all these people were dull. It was a bad time.
Like you were
I
there.
don't give him much of a
The
rub.
late 60s.
No, they don't drive over it. Like,
Oh, I
wow.
think
It's a really bad time.
Yeah,
Oh,
And,
that's
and I
weird.
talked
I
about
wanna see
Chile.
it do it.
What happened
it
in
goes
Chile
one way and then it goes
with
the other way.
Allende. And the wage and the price controls. Same shit happens. You got shortages, strike. It just creates this
That's why it's called
imbalance, economic imbalance. And that's exactly what happened in Long Beach. They're like, okay, you got to pay your people $4 an hour. Really? Tell us what to do.
Robert,
See ya.
where'd Highway 1 go? Why aren't you talking about Highway 1?
So the unions have come out and said, oh, well, that's just
I
they're
don't
like
know.
trying to get out of paying their people the living wage. They're paying their
I
people
don't like
the union wage. They're not paying their people less than the union wage.
Mexican restaurant right there.
What they're resenting is the fact that the local city government got involved and demanded that they pay.
Tag the Navy camps.
This is what happens when you have a pandemic. You have this complete overreach.
I think there's still one
So
somewhere.
they're gone.
That Nick Mason one used
Now,
to be there.
Jeff Bezos just resigned.
Pesos.
Like 16
Like
up
pesos.
in my WK
Why is
21st Street. Yep.
Now, some people think that his funds and sees.
Especially right here.
Jeff Bezos, by the
Or
way,
go up.
probably has his money in so many fucking places. And he's probably got tons of gold bars. I mean, if you think Jeff Bezos just has one account
Yeah.
and
They
he just
will
sees that
all
main
day
account,
long and shit.
it's not,
Yeah,
It's not really
and
helping
hey,
the
they do
game
have
or
open
anything,
meetings.
guys.
If you go to a, when you
they're
go to
very
a
clever
quick
with
thing
what
tonight,
they do. They create foundations.
Yeah.
They create NGOs. They basically launder their
they
money.
have open ones, which means anyone in there.
So Bezos has,
Because the tungsten's so dirty.
well, why is he pulling the ripcord? Because he knows that
Some
there
of
is
them they allow you to
a
smoke.
flavor.
The ones that make their county and shit.
Amazon is now organizing. People want to be part of the union.
No,
I think
they have
probably
open
the,
meetings. If it says it's an open
I think
meeting,
the warehouse
you
people
bring your
want the
support
Teamsters.
person or whatever. And then they have closed ones, which means no, you have to.
So,
identify an
Bezos-
alcoholic.
Obviously, that's not his best interest.
Man, and you know what?
Whenever he says
You know, he's pulling a
obviously,
Henry Ford. Henry
something.
Ford hated the fucking unions. Hated them.
Okay, yeah, that was.
And
weird.
Buzz is like, yeah, I'm making money. I don't want to be a part of this because if he fights
What is
this,
that?
if he fights
No,
this
cute.
unionization of Amazon, that does not fit the current Black Lives Matter culture.
Anyway,
It's not
you
Black
go to
Lives
unions
Matter.
too, and
Or
you're
the thing,
just
right,
like,
livelihood.
Entrepreneurship and
easy, and I'm
being a
sit
self-starter, that's not.
back down.
So he's getting out of the game. He knows where the game's headed.
Fuck yeah!
It's like
Every
this.
fucking whore under 25 goes into.
He also
these
knows that
meetings and say,
automation
I'm
is a
cross
place.
addicted. I'm a sex addict, drug addict, alcoholic. So every
That
fucking
includes-
thing that will immediately look up.
Oh,
I hate when they do
Madam.
that shit. It's like
It's upset the girls are trying to get out of her
More
It's
automation
not
in
addicted
warehouses.
to addiction.
horse ram.
He's getting out. Where is he going?
Because that's what that means.
Yes,
Well,
that's how I see it. I hate it. And
he's
it's
got-
always a young girl.
bug outs.
Like you were
And
traveling.
if I see an older man and
I'll show
then
you.
he says something like that, everyone look at him and mean
Like you nasty
pervert.
ass, we need to shoot him.
Yeah,
Pedophile.
hot little chick up there. They're all like, hey, baby. You know? No, I just hate when they do that. And
Right.
they do it.
Hey.
I believe.
That's why you got Ebola and AIDS.
And I'm not a sex addict.
You're
You are.
a pervert
you better
that abuses
There
others.
was a bus. On the road.
You don't have
I
sex.
see it.
Nobody has fuck
And so they
you.
don't fuck us up, but we don't fuck them up. I love it.
Honestly, that's good.
Yeah.
Thinking.
You know?
All right, let me show you where Jeff Bezos
Now I
is
understand why
plugging
Carl
out.
shut it down for so long.
Chiro 1. What's that? Sounds Mexican.
This is from the YouTube channel Suspicious
Lord Chiro.
Observers. Go.
That's the
Yeah, that's right. I was like, this is not good advice.
Say something in the comments section.
Me?
I searched
I'm restaurant of my people.
and I couldn't find it. It appears to be gone.
Haunted.
So since he's quitting,
What?
spend a heck of a lot more
Pause
time.
into
All
your
of this
ears.
plus application. I guess I'll just have to
Just
do
have
this
to
again. The Sierra Diablo Mountains are a little stretch in West Texas.
God,
Actually,
when I
part of
was
the
young, they had-
Valley of the Sun.
There was a
Chef
channel called
Luke wanted to
WNAP. It
work
was,
all of these in his
And the
Yeah.
buzzer?
portion for
Yeah.
what he says
and they would have raft races where people make rafts. They come out here and they bring them out here. The biggest party ever.
Origin
seen.
facility do
That was so much.
as we'll check
We
out.
should make a raft. We should bring back the raft races.
That was so much fun. Katie, people loved it. Somebody needs to do something really fun this summer for nature. We need to
Heck, you can go up, come down, and then go under.
Yeah, last summer was a bunch, dude. I gotta be finding some good, wholesome, sober fun to do. And I can have a raft.
I could.
Okay,
Could you
so there you go.
imagine a raft
He's in West Texas.
you would come up with?
I'm putting a fucking
Yeah,
motor on
he's
mine.
probably
What are you
got
talking about? I'm gonna run, jump, and hit the motor and go. Fuck everybody.
Not a dumb, but a
Some
dumb.
redneck ingenuity
He's not military. Although,
can happen.
I'm sure
When you go
there
down
are
Broadway
military
I sure do.
connections there.
I figured
So
you
what
did.
else is he doing in
Novo.
that area? Well, this is kind of interesting.
That I went the first time
And
I ever
Emily
went
and I just did
to a
a
bar
Matrix match.
was the Vogue.
And we get
And I
into
was
the
not-
subject of
I
time.
got in with fake ID. And
Jeff
Q95 was
Bezos
having a big
is
thing
building
there that night. Christine was there.
A
They're
10,000
breaking the
year
law before he was there.
is
Fuck, that
being
was
built under a mountain
40 years
owned
ago.
by Jeff Bezos.
no, it'd be what
Why is
30
he doing
years ago.
this? This is like Dark
I
City.
don't know. It'd be about that.
The clock's builders hope it will
If I was
encourage people
18,
to think about
it would have been.
humanity's distant future. Now, Bezos
Tacos.
is a Capricorn,
Rocky's
so time,
Tacos. Tiki
which is a
Hut.
Capricornian
That's
thing,
Insomniac cookie.
is.
Crepe.
They have bubble tea, crepes.
By the way,
Gyros.
his chart, no matter what you think of Jeff Bezos as a person,
I don't like those.
probably
It's
You
too
don't like
sweet.
Cold Stone?
It's
probably not a great person.
There's that brother's place. Now I've heard about this.
I've never heard of that.
His
Bagel
chart is
rituals.
Like, he has the chart.
Indian, Asian something,
And I've
sushi
talked
bar.
So this is what he's
Let's
doing.
left here. So we can go
Hours
back.
away from any
I
airport
like
in the heart of the Sierra Diablo Mountains,
Yes.
Texas, Mexico border, a 500-foot tall
Ah.
clock is taking shape.
Crazy minivan driver.
In an era when atomic clocks can tick billions of times a
317
second,
barbecue.
the colossal timepiece will tick once
Biscuits and gravy.
Rock the Casbah.
for the next 10,000 years. The 10,000-year clock is the brainchild of inventor
Honestly,
Danny
though,
Olson.
there doesn't
This is kind of an
stuff
offshoot
that
of the
could make
Wrong
it,
Now
does it?
by Stuart Brand,
It's
who dreamed up the idea in 1986 as a way to encourage people to think about humanity's distant future. But there it is, right? After spending a decade designing the clock, Gillis and the San Francisco-based Long Now Foundation he co-founded, the other
That's
co-founder,
what I
Stuart
love,
Brand,
shaped
they're
out.
building and installing it. So they're actually building stuff. Within a mountain owned by
Have you ever
Amazon
had
and New
the
Orleans
best
founder
one
Jeff
that I like
Bezos.
is in Anderson.
42
Ever been to
million.
Snow Castle?
Let's just play the
The
video.
river house. No, I haven't.
Oh, it's good.
I like the ones that, what are What am I hitting?
You forget the dog.
Oh my god! I was like, am I dragging
You can't
motherfucker?
get through.
There's Union Jacks. That's the original Union Jacks. Too.
I've been better before.
Oh, I took out a fucking car, Daisy.
No.
It was at first, who am I running over? And now they're on the hood.
It wasn't a piece of the curb. You went over the whole curb.
I couldn't see it. I was looking to the left, man.
Small kicks.
Small gigs out of nowhere. Oh, that was like a term of endearment for a minute.
Cupcakery and creamery. I thought all noodles went out. I think they are out.
Well, that's that. That's the end. Your Sun King.
They moved it.
So what the hell is really going on
Still there.
here? Is Jeff Bezos
Yeah.
He's going to be the new
Oh,
capital.
Joelle's hot chicken. Let's go.
That's
Lord of
it.
time.
We just
Yes.
He's going to
got it.
position
That's
himself
it.
as
That
being
is the
God
one. That's where we're going.
The
There's
next
no
Yuga.
talking us out of
No.
it.
about that.
We heard total Prince, and it was in.
That's where he's going. That's where he's going to be spending most of his time. And some of it, I think, is labor
Watch
based,
that fucking place won't be open.
and
That
that
pisses me off.
the social
Yeah.
economy is changing.
Yeah, we'd have the rat races.
That
This was where
ultimately
they would
Jeff
land them off.
Bezos could
Was
fall
right
prey to just
through
being
here.
another privileged
I wonder
white.
if you can find old pictures of that. I bet you can.
But I think there's something else going on. And I think that perhaps
And then would
An
no,
event
this is the ending because it would
is
end
a lot
at the
closer
landings
than
of
we
our
think.
homes.
that has to do with this idea called the reset.
There's drug guns, so-
And the reset being
Oh,
much
I'm
more
sure.
closer
Oh,
to this reset that we talk about
it's not that deep.
around 1849, 1850, 1851. Apparently, in 1814, I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
have to
There it
Good
is.
ass
research
your
this.
evidence, finally.
sort of double check it. There was
Good point.
a year with no sun. 1814, the meteorological
This used to be out there.
data about that year is
Are
very
they
unusual.
open?
They better be.
And another anomaly, Jay
There's
Whitener
a lot of
threw this out to me over the weekend, that there was a 300-year disparity between the Julian and the Gregorian calendar. There are 300 years that are theoretically missing. I'll talk more about that tomorrow. And I think we're in clearly a very interesting time, and in some ways, a new time. Now, if you go back to 2020,
It's 11 o'clock.
and you go to January 6th, 2020, that's when the Saturn-Pluto conjunction
They open at 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. It says on the
in
door.
Capricorn.
Well, it's 11 right now.
And it was
Just
1 year later, essentially one solar cycle later, that we had that event in the capital, which in some ways signified a new
They
time,
don't open as like 3
and not in a good way, by the way. So they set the clock. They set the clock with this event, this artificial simulation, because that's exactly what happened. There's an artificial simulation, and Emily and I talked about this on the Matrix Mash, which will debut today. And we talk about the grid, the geometric grid
That was just the
of
chicken.
Washington, D.C., which was probably Tartarian. And then using that energy
It's
That
just chicken.
took place.
Here we go.
Oh no, they
on January 6th to fire that grid and then put a new temporal template.
What's a
In place.
pimento? Chicken, make it a
Will
slow
they be successful?
classic chicken.
Will they move us from organic analog time to the digital virtual reset world of Klaus Schwab and the new Schwabians with their digitized vaccines powered by nanomachines?
Pie in
We're in a
jar.
fight for humanity. This is a spiritual war. And you're on the front lines every single day. Every single day, you make choices, you have feelings, you have perceptions,
No, I don't want
your
chicken.
perspectives
I want a piece of chicken.
that you can anchor in a meaningful way.
Where's that?
Don't ever think that you're insignificant, because that's really the goal here. They want to make you feel insignificant. Look, I take a lot of information. I'm constantly filtering information and trying to distill it and come up with some kind of alchemical, transformative
chicken
response to my own life.
Chicken
And
ball.
My take,
That's what they're famous
More
for.
than
I heard
anything,
it's good.
outside of the fact that they want to zero in on patriots, or they want to zero in
I don't think it sounds bad.
Trumpers, QAnon people,
I did
MAGA people, freedom lovers, or now they call them nativists. What they really want to zero in on are people who are conscious and aware and connected to their higher self and the divine spark within them. This is what they want to do. They want to wipe that out. This is, you can boil it down into nationalism, globalism. I mean, no, you don't. You can break it down into that kind of
I
bicapitalization.
think I'm gonna try
It's
the
bigger
Tinder.
than that. It's bigger than that. So
I might have
every
to.
day
That might be the best
you
way.
have the opportunity to do something about it. You are not insignificant.
Now, is the
That they
chicken
want
actually
you to
hot,
feel
or do
insignificant.
they have?
They want you to feel like there's nothing you can do.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it all
There's
hot?
nothing you can do.
That's what I'm. Yeah, I'm curious.
Look, we have all the power. That's part of the plan. So how you understand that and how
I'm
you're able
also
to
wondering why it opens
embody
at
that,
11.
that's
She
your
let
journey.
that dude in. She
That,
left
that is
the
your
door
walk.
open.
Each and every one of us has
Yeah.
something different and special and unique that we can bring to
I know. Like,
our lives,
I walk in there.
friends,
Well, I just
family,
physically
community.
watched her lock
I know
that
what it
door
is.
behind the nice
And
guy.
don't be afraid. You don't have to. You don't have to go buck ass wild unless that's what you want to do.
Well, how
Don't
long
be
is it
afraid.
open?
Don't be
It's
afraid
supposed to-
to
it's 11:08.
that you count.
I know, but there's
You matter. Your life matters. Your soul matters, and you're going to live that way. And that's probably the most
You
radical
choose how
action
hot.
you can take is to stand up for your being, because your being is vital.
No, it's not.
You
Cheese,
are essential.
cheese. So you pick what cheese you want?
Hey, my man, David Paul. Let's see pictures.
Yeah, because look, it says heat variety pack. Try all our heat levels and find your favorite.
Imagine finding this like 2,000 years in the future. I'm not called anything. I won't be put in their boxes. Yeah, you know, Ian, I think that's a really good statement. Look, there are things about the American experience that I think are unique and important. And it's
Is it really?
a lot of ways it's too easy to shit on because the American experience got hijacked. And it got hijacked a long time ago, and we've been kind of playing out the string, and they've been eroding the resistance to inserting this new paradigm for a long time, 100-year march. So there are things in there that are important.
What are you doing with it?
There are principles that are important.
You
There
want
are
it?
characters, people that are part of the tapestry of this country and this important.
Actually, no, probably I'll leave you guys in here because someone will call
Just
the
go
fucking restaurant.
listen to Thomas Sowell for an hour, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So those things shouldn't be dismissed. That said,
You can watch us roll
it's
in.
good, better to not be able. It's much better. By the way, I watched this Thomas Sowell video where he was testifying for Robert Ford, and Ted Kennedy was listening to him. What a piece of shit Ted Kennedy was. He was bored, indifferent. I'm not going to play it. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow. It shows Kennedy's true character. You know, George Green talked about Ted Kennedy. Maybe I'll save that story for him. Let you guys get on with your day. Just remember, you're essential no matter what they say. Let's see.
Forgot my fucking mask.
Have you liked the show? Oh, thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, hit the like button. That's always a good thing to do. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, but let's hook up, man. Let's do a jam. By the way, if they're going to have a recall election in California, and it looks like that might happen, David, you should get Tito Ortiz to run for governor. California needs Tito Ortiz for governor. Just saying. All right, love you all. Get my little salutation here. Okay. Use your head in order to discern what's real, your heart to say what's possible. Thank you very much. I'm Robert Phoenix. Much love to you all. Stay strong, stay fluid, stay flexible, stay in the game. Bye for now.
Funny. Where'd this thing go? I mean, I go upstairs, put some laundry away. Everybody runs. Joella's. None of these bitches ever talk.
What?
Haas Interiors.
Oh.
I used to just absolutely. God, when I was young, they had. There was a channel called WNAP. It was.
Did a buzzer?
Yeah. And they would have raft races where people made rafts and they came out here and they bring them out here. The biggest party you've ever seen. That was so much fun.
We should make a rap. We should bring back the rap races.
That was so much fun, Katie. People loved it. Somebody needs to do something really fun this summer for people. We need to get out.
Well, yeah, last summer was a buzz.
Clean up the
I
graveyard,
could find
son.
some good, wholesome, sober fun to do, and I was doing the raft.
I would. Could you imagine a raft that you would come up with?
I'm putting a fucking motor on mine. What are you talking about? I'm gonna run, jump, and hit the motor and go. Fuck everybody. Some redneck ingenuity can happen. I'm gonna go down Broadway Avenue.
I sure do.
I figured you did.
That I went the first time I ever went to a bar was the Vogue, and I was not them. I got in with fake ID, and Q95 was having a big thing there that night. Christy Lee was there.
Hello, hi, nice to see you all.
They call Casey.
You're breaking the law before you were there. Fuck, that was 40 years ago.
February 2nd, 2020.
No, it'd be what, 30 years ago?
Groundhog Day.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know about that.
I run this show.
If I was 18,
I am
it would have been.
so
You
exhausted.
bitches aren't the entertainment. You gotta be stupid.
I wanted to be
Tacos.
here and share with you.
Love.
Rocky's Tacos.
And I don't even eat tacos.
That's
It's a fucking t-shirt.
That's good.
Crepe.
They have bubble tea, crepes,
Gyros.
crepes.
Something really exciting happened to me today.
I don't like cookies.
Someone
You don't like old stuff?
Wait,
account
There's that Brothers place. Now, I've heard about this. Bagel Ripples. Indie Sig, Asian something, sushi bar.
hack into me and they successfully
Let's start last year. So we can go back
password
this
to
night.
my account and I don't understand why.
Ooh, yes.
But okay, I'm not
Ah,
a kid's
watching
channel.
a crazy minivan driver. Act like they run the world, Easy. 317 barbecue. Biscuits and gravy.
Okay, hi, my name is Mr. Shet, and this is my vlog. I am not a kid's channel. I am an adult woman who is on a journey to
Honestly, though, there doesn't
really
look like a
exciting
whole lot of
things.
stuff that
And in the meantime,
didn't make it, does it? See a lot of
Three,
it. 317.
I am trying
I
to
don't remember.
It's
There's Rise and Roll Bakery.
importance.
Go get a little muffin.
Yeah. So the topic of today's Zoom call
There's
is
one
that
Name on it.
there's a reason why I won't quit.
That's what I love is shaved
There's a thing.
ice.
There's a
Where?
thing called. Did I wear this shirt yesterday? I washed it.
Oh, I see.
Enjoyed it. It's like
Have you ever had the best one that I like is an
Hi,
Amherst?
Baldwin.
You ever
It's
been to
called
Snow
Being Relentless.
King or Snow
It's called
Castle?
knowing what you want and going after
The River
it,
House.
letting anyone stand in your way. And if you checked out
I like the ones that, what are
motivational,
what am I hitting?
it's very incredibly,
Oh my god!
one of the most
I was like, am I
amazing
grabbing motherfucker?
because
Union Jack. That's the original Union
a
Jack.
different form. I think it's much more.
Oh, I took out a fucking card, Easy. It was at first, who am I running over? And now they're up the hood.
It wasn't.
You're running over these
Went
kids.
over the whole curve.
I couldn't see it. I was looking to the left.
Small kids.
Small kids out of nowhere. Oh, that was like a term of endearment for a minute.
Cupcake creation is real. I thought all noodles were out. I think they are out.
When you have a tower of positive thinking. Actually, you know
Oh,
what I'm
that's that. That's the end.
Positivity. When you are absolutely positive,
Still there.
you can achieve great things. As Marie asked,
Yeah.
Joelle,
Joelle's hot chicken. Let's go.
That's it. We just
Yes.
fucking we got
The
it.
chicken's
That's it.
rotten.
That is the one. That's where we're going. There's no talking us out of
No.
it.
You're never gonna
We
eat
are
chicken
chocolate
again.
friends, and it was instant.
They can't do that.
It's killing people.
Watch that fucking place don't be open up this
Dude.
Yeah, we'd have the raft races. This was where they would land them off.
What I want to say
It
is,
was right in through here.
and it
I wonder if you
gets
can find
to
old
make it night.
pictures
I'm
of
not
that.
talking
I bet
about
you
like
can.
for many years. It's when you're silent, alone, in
And
your
then it would, no, this is the ending because it would end at the landing's apartment.
so the lighting is a little bit washed out, but
Oh, I'm sure.
what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and it's your character.
It's not that deep. The water ain't that deep.
Overnight. It's a lot of activity. You push your muscles to what is called failure.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Joanna's
Breaking
finally
onto that comes breaking through.
been wanting
I'm
this.
excited to share my breakthroughs with you.
Let's see.
When you're given an opportunity, it's not something that
This used to be Applebee's. Didn't it?
Are they
all of
open?
a sudden
They better be.
given. You have to earn it. You have to
There's a lot of cars here.
And it doesn't mean that it's going to be easy, because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But there's this select few that choose to break out of that confining space. Every day we're being told what to do, where to go, how to live life. But it's the adventurous people that say, you know what, forget all of that. I'm going to take control of my life, and this is what I want. This is the life that I want to live. And it's not being under someone else's thumb, and it's not being told what to do.
It's 11
It's
o'clock.
making a way for yourself. It's breaking free from those chains of
You can't tell me a location. I'm sitting right in front of you.
indentredness.
They open at 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. It says on the door.
Well, it's 11 right now.
You might
Just
be
turned
dark. Some of you who laughed at
We'll be
me,
the first ones in.
go ahead and laugh. What are you doing with your life? That's the question. I'll tell you
Let me
where
see the
I was.
menu. What the menu?
I was in a very bad place in my life where I cared what people think. Thoughts of me. I would care what people think. I needed their validation from people who did nothing with their lives. I cared about angry, frustrated, hateful, spiteful people that were sitting on their couch all day long watching YouTube
That was just the
give
chicken
me a
part.
validation of who I thought I was, and no, that's not it. And it's finding out that
I've heard
where
it's
I'm
good.
not in this life.
It's just chicken. Oh, here we go.
Oh, no, they have
I'm
other
not
stuff.
carefree. Now I have really bad anxiety and I have depression, but I can't let those things
A pimento?
label me. I can't let
Make it a
those things
small
stand in my way
classic
because
chicken.
I want. I'm gonna go out and fight for it, and I'm gonna go out and do what I have to do. If it's blood, sweat, and tears, I'll tell you so. I cut my finger on a box cutter. I bled for it. What I'm working for right now is something that I don't want to give up on.
Pie
I
in a
like
jar.
the opportunity to know that I'm free to decide what I want. It's not dictated for me. And that
What do you want?
success,
Chicken.
What kind? Are you gonna get chicken tenders?
No, I don't like chicken tenders. I like
success is
a
what
piece
you
of
can
chicken.
define, is what
Chicken
makes
breast.
you happy.
Where
And I
is
think
that?
I'm pretty damn successful right now. I'm waking up in the morning.
At the back
I get to
station, I'm
choose.
gonna show you what categories. Or,
I have belief that I can overcome many things. So this is why I will never quit. This is why
I see chicken play. Oh,
because I
okay.
know that in my determination, I know that there's
Chicken
something
waffle.
within me.
that's what they're famous for, and I heard it's
Giving up,
good.
giving up
I've never had
is
chicken.
not an
I
option.
don't understand why chicken.
Giving
Yeah.
up is not an option. You have to keep moving forward. And yes,
I don't think it sounds
yesterday was a
bad.
really bad day. Marie, Computer Blue, all of you, I've been very quiet.
I've dipped bacon in syrup.
Very quiet for the most part because I'm
I've
very
had breakfast.
quiet for the most part. But I've decided to start things from here. I've decided that I'm not going to let negativity be the best of me. I've decided I'm not going to let these people get in my way. Now, I may fail 1,000 times, but it's on that climb back up again.
I think I'm gonna try the tenders, man.
Who we believe ourselves to be.
I might have to because it might be the best way to go.
It's not giving up, it's not giving in, and it's not letting other people dictate your
Now,
life.
is the chicken actually hot, or do they have a hot chicken and a regular?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it all hot?
That's what I'm. Yeah, I'm curious.
I'm proud to be the woman that is sitting in front of you right now, building her destiny, building her future.
I'm also wondering why it opens at 11 and she
And
left
whatever I
that
choose to
door.
do, whatever direction I go,
She left the door
whatever
behind
goals
her.
I have, I
was sitting there.
was sitting down here and I was thinking the things that I want. And though it's been
I know,
said,
like,
question
I walk
arises
in
when
there.
obstacles.
Well, I just physically watched
And
her
how do you
walk in the
handle
door
yourself
behind the
in
guy she left.
stress? Do you pop a few pills and cover up under the blankets and go to bed and pretend like it doesn't bother you, or do you jump out
Well,
of
how
bed
long
and
do you know when
put
they're
your head on?
They're supposed to, it's 11:08.
Question.
I know.
So
but
what
there's
mechanism do you have? What
what
survival tactics are inside of you?
You choose how hot you want it.
Okay.
I'll tell you mine are not giving up, not giving in, not letting people
No, it's not.
shame me into
These
being
knees. So you pick what heat you want?
I'm telling you, Nikki, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you and your hard work and your determination.
Yeah, because look, it says heat variety pack. Try all our heat levels and find your favorite.
People come after you every day. You've got guts. You've got courage to be who you are on your platform.
That's good.
Because if you've noticed, there are people out there who want to take it away. There are people out there who criticize you, but they want it just as bad, and they're mad because they don't have it. They don't have what
Is it
you
really?
have, Nikki. And when I said yesterday that comparison is the thief to all joy, it is so true. Who wants to be like anybody else? I sure as heck don't. I like being me. I like being authentically, well, sometimes
still get some
apologetically, but more so
Chicken butt.
unapologetically me. I can't go perform by another person, put my eyeballs
Do what?
into somebody else,
Are they going
and
Yes.
experience what they experience. No.
Actually, no, I probably I'll leave you guys in here because someone will
My
call the
scars
fucking
and my
restaurant or
scars and
something.
my desires and my
I didn't think
flaws,
about that.
that's okay. It's okay to be different, and it's okay to have different ideas and
You want to
fit
roll in.
in with the crowd. Some might say you're a lone wolf, and it's okay to be a lone wolf. Because when you're by yourself, you don't have to argue with anyone else. But it can be kind of lonely. So you have to fill your life with people and at appropriate times connect. Connection is so important because we must connect. It is vital to get out of the places that we're in. It's vital to connect with other human beings and share experiences and things because we're not dead yet. Life's not over. Life is now just beginning, I think, for me anyway. And
Forgot my fucking mask.
today I wanted to give you a little bit of hope because hope was given to me. And no matter what happens, no matter what direction you need to go in, no matter what, if there's something that you want, don't ever quit. It may take weeks, it may take months, it may take years, you may fail, but as Thomas Edison once said, every wrong attempt discarded is another step forward. He said he learned 99 ways not to do something. And if you look at, John D. Rockefeller, go look at his life. He lived to be almost 100, I believe. He was an entrepreneur, self-starter, and his influence in the world, had he not did what he had done, there were a lot of things that
What did you do?
Right, keep your surface small and let people in.
This is okay.
No matter how many times Yeah. I still open up my mouth with this joy, with this. I want to say this.
They were like the nicest people ever in here. That was enjoyable.
Because if you really keep those walls up, you keep out the possibility of something good entering your life. And
It was very nice. I got a lunch special, which is chicken tenders and fries.
there's always room for one more.
So did you. I'm gonna eat here.
Because
That's mine.
every time you fall down,
It was
you
mine.
land flat on your face.
I think that's it.
My channel.
Okay, yeah, I'm saying yes. So this is Joelle's hot chicken. We're gonna do a taste test.
I like little
Oh, I like a brain. That's yours.
They try to develop it.
I think this is
No
yours.
matter how we try to fake it, you're still
This is my mashed potatoes.
they can't take that away.
I'm trying Ella's baby and this is my Kennedy sauce.
Where is the ranch?
Reasons on first season, understanding
I'm not. I got one sauce.
I got three.
matters so
I got this.
this. So much.
Yours is different than mine.
And everything is
Where's my pickle?
Yours
still. No, I got
didn't
yours.
have to be the most expensive.
I got
It did lunch special.
That's
Mine's
why
on a bread.
you say, you know what?
Well, I don't care about bread. I want it.
And I slept
And I'm gonna ranch dipping sauce.
I'm just saying, how easy bread.
You
give
can.
it all to me.
I don't think I got it. I mean, I'll eat it. I don't
Is
care.
there a ranch?
So far.
I don't think this is like ranch.
Now I'm not in
Yeah.
mind. Fortune teller.
Right, okay.
But you should have my cup.
No, no, no,
I
no,
really
no,
don't.
Positive.
Is your sauce on yours?
Things can turn
Our
around.
meals look totally different.
There are a lot of people who like to
What
do
the heck
that.
do I have? I don't
And I think that's the
No.
issue as well.
I don't know what's going on with this.
And negativity is just something that
Yours
Mine is really sauce.
This is regular chicken that you did. Mine's already hot.
negative.
Well, try it if it's too hot and I'll have yours.
Negative believing. You manifest it. That's what one of my best friends told me. On the road. So many roads.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I get super bad anxiety.
Soggy beefy chicken.
I have to keep going towards my destination. If I deviate, if I take time away from where I need to go,
You want to try mine?
I got all sauce on the side.
Yeah, but mine's saucy already.
I don't want, I'm trying my different sauce. Where's this? Woo! That's a lot of fun. I don't have anything to cool the hotness down at this way.
it's easier to just raise your arms up, thinking I quit. It's easier to run away from something and say I give up, right? But actually, it's not. It's easier and better to keep fighting through it because no matter what, you have something at the end. You're a winner. And even if you try,
I just wish I knew what the fuck was
you
what.
still participated. You still gave it your all. And sometimes, let's be honest, no matter how hard you work, no matter what you do, you can't please everybody. And no matter how hard you work, no matter what you do, there are going to be people
This must be just like
with negative agendas against you.
this is a
There are going to be people who never
you really need it to
people
go
with
back.
their own negative opinions about you, and I'm going to try to share that with the world. But you know what?
This is like this must be Ella's.
You just got to keep on going no matter how much someone has hurt you, humiliated you, or anything like that. You just got to let it go, and you got to let
This is
go, and
sweet.
you got to keep on going.
Yeah, I got a sweet one too.
Person's opinion that matters is your opinion.
That's the spike honey.
So this is what I would have said, and I'm going to wrap this up very shortly because I say this a lot, but if I had a coach in my life many years ago,
I'm dipping hot chicken in hot sauce.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Why did you do it?
do it now and don't wait.
What in the fuck is this?
Wash your face, brush your teeth, get up, get out of bed.
That's different.
Put purposeful meaning in your life.
Where is that?
I like it.
Something that makes you feel good.
This is not a goal.
And you know what?
I think that was
You can't fake it till you make it. It's about routine.
Yours is
yes.
I don't like yours at all. Try mine is totally different.
I would have told myself many years ago.
Oh my God, that's a big place.
It's different.
I'm gonna try a little.
Oh, you might not need a hand to hold.
I like mine. I don't like yours.
You are loved and you matter.
That's good.
And I appreciate you.
That is
I
good.
appreciate each and every one of you.
I like
You still have a pulse in your body. And you're in the morning, and again and again and again.
Move on.
It's so cool to know that you can keep pushing forward no matter how fast things are. So I'm grateful for my roof over my head. I'm grateful for food in my stomach. I'm grateful for clothes on my back.
Oh, yeah, so they're very nice people there. Extremely nice. I
And for us to be the only white people in there, in the whole dining room. And in there, you know what I mean? They treated us just very nicely. Sometimes around here, you guys know how it is. They didn't give you much. They were
We
really
don't
nice.
have that big giant facility.
Like overly nice.
That's why I was trying to explain to you about
Giant house, dark house.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
I had it with my daddy too, and I'm like, nope, not Tyrell.
Did you say Tyrell?
No, I almost did.
Dark house that's stuck in their basement. So
But
what?
then I realized she was just a little bit too
They
skinny.
all will work out, and sometimes it takes time. And when you're
There's ways.
To be perfectly honest, these countries didn't look very good.
Alright.
They're not fake. Those are actually red potatoes.
That fights that.
Better than that, when the potatoes got out of hand, we're
You can make it today, tomorrow, and the next day.
I remember doing that.
Like those two. Zero balance in your bank account. Negative health reports. Rejection from a job or a spouse or a breakup, a bad breakup. Because you're given unlimited you know what that's
Hey, Robbie.
Kim says I'm almost a daughter.
You know what's gonna be my problem? I'm gonna be able to regretting this.
Now that one's first.
Yeah, whatever I
I,
A lot of people that
okay.
yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
temporary
Will I worry about after that? No.
solution to a permanent problem. Or
It's not gonna be like that.
We thought this was so cute. We had to get him.
Strawberry.
I got peanut butter pie. Peanut butter chocolate.
No matter what
And
it is,
it's pie and
you're gonna share it with other people. You're gonna share it with other people. You're so beautiful and sweet. Be stronger and prove that you got yesterday, I was it's actually important that people speak for themselves. I don't have to address it anymore. And I'm only human. But I have to remember these lessons that I'm learning along the way and sharing them with you on my journey of discovery. I have to go to an appointment. But what I want to tell you guys,
Mine's very good.
I really care a lot about you.
Very good.
And even though we've never met, I know my words reach you.
Oh my God.
My heart. And I thank you, Lord,
Got
If you're
pressure.
given an opportunity, it's not something that you
Now,
know,
I would come back for this.
all of a sudden just think.
I would definitely come back for this. This is fire. I need milk.
And it doesn't mean that it's going to be easy because if
Oh,
it
no,
was
that's
easy,
chocolate.
everybody would be doing it. There's
Great.
people
I
like
bet
you
people
that choose
really
to break out
It is so good.
of that confining space.
Well, the strawberry shortcake.
Every day we're being told what to do, where to go, how to live.
I really like it.
It's the
And I
adventure
really
that
like
people that say, you know what, forget all of that. I'm
it.
going to take control of my life, and this is what I want. This is the life that I want.
Okay, so here's
I'm
another
not living
video.
under someone else's thumb, and
Atmosphere, customer service, cleanliness is all A plus.
Agree.
it's breaking free from those.
As a chicken, there's so many spices on that ready. I knew immediately just having a naked one. I don't know, it's a little bit soggy in my life, and I'm really crispy chicken. But maybe it was just because I had sauce. I don't know what the problem was. The first sauce that I did, that honey on, spicy honey, was delicious.
That's the question. I'll tell you what
The
I
other
learned.
two, let's not be desired.
I wasn't even in my face in my
The one that did it with all the spices, and give you that fucking bite that fucks up our stomach for the next hour.
I needed their validation.
And I knew it plenty, and I was like,
Nothing
oh.
their lives. I
And
can't
as it sinks in, I gotta take a shit.
angry, frustrated, hateful, spiteful people.
Murder.
We're sitting on their couch all day long.
I don't understand that. It's the same food, but with different.
I come back, but I'm gonna give it right back. I mean, if they're done here too, so what I don't
The things that you want in this life, go out and get
I want to try.
them. I have really bad anxiety. I have
It's awful.
but I can't let those things.
That's what
It was
we
really
were.
weird. And
And they're not for chicken off.
Okay,
So we should have tried
And
chicken off.
that's
But I never
what
got
I
chicken
have
off.
to do. I have tears.
I don't know what it was like, what's the fucking about this?
Honestly, the right one I didn't like.
I'm working
And
for
then-
right now is something that I want to give them.
I think they're spicy too.
But I like the
I think it's
idea
spicy.
that I'm free to decide what I want.
Well, that was $7.99. It comes with
And then
only two tenders. Was it two or three?
2 tears, side and a drink.
Yeah. And one sauce.
And one sauce. So I did extra sauce, so I would try it.
And those little teeny puddings were $4.
I think
Yeah,
Which is kind of high because it's honestly, they're
I'm
small.
waking up in the
They're
morning.
good though.
I get
I don't
to
have a problem with
what I
it.
want.
But I'd say they're pricey.
I have the belief that
I think they're a little bit pricey.
I honestly don't think it's any better than Popeyes.
And I like Popeyes. I like her.
I
I
like
know
it.
that my
But we don't have
generation
a rare.
I don't like KFC.
I will not eat it.
It's not an
I don't like KFC. You don't like
option.
I don't like Pizza Hut.
And yes,
But
today was a really bad day for me. I've been very quiet.
I'm not a huge pizza fan. If I'm gonna go order a pizza, that's not gonna be what I'm probably gonna order. No, I just wanted to try the Detroit style pizzas the other
I'm not
night.
gonna let.
But they like delivery, so I ended up getting
So if you want to hear the controversy on that is, so Papa John never called for stuffed crust, which is their, you know,
But
Papa John's had New York style, or Detroit style pizza, New York, whatever, for a while.
we believe
So I think they're trying to knock out pizza.
It's not giving up, it's not giving in, and it's not
You
letting
know,
out.
pizza Hut. That's what they say. Well, God, I'd rather have any other pizza in the world. Greasy, nasty fucker.
To be the woman that I am today. I'm proud to be the woman that is sitting in front of you right now.
They gave you free stock.
Building your future.
And I was just saying last night, I think it's about that free
There's no
stock.
one that can take that from me. And whatever I choose to do, whatever direction I go, whatever goals I have, I stay down here and I stay down the things that I want. And though it's been said, question arises when obstacles come your way. And how do you handle yourself in time of stress?
I like the balls.
You pop a few pills
Yeah,
and
I'm
cover up under the
feeling
blankets and go to bed and pretend like it doesn't bother you, or do you jump out of bed and do you fight them?
They're little,
That's the
God damn, they're getting rid of the chicken Caesar
What
wrap.
mechanism do you
The
have?
Caesar
What,
wrap, they eat one of those
what
motherfucking
survival tactics are inside of you?
Remember
that
something
keep
like
you
that Caesar
vulnerable?
wrap? They vetoed it.
Not giving up.
I was like, fuck you, I think they else are gonna make their chicken's all soggy. Like,
Shame me into believing that I'm less than what I'm worth.
fried chicken
I know
better,
you're right.
to be
It's so nice to
honest.
see you.
It's always better.
I'm so proud of you.
It's
I'm
crispy,
so
but
proud of
I
you
like
and
it.
your hard work and your determination and not giving up under the insane amount of aggressive people who come after you every day. You've got guts. You've got courage to be who you are on your platform. Because if you've noticed, there are people out there who want to take it away. There are people out there who criticize you, but they want it to go bad, and you're mad that they didn't outside. They don't have it. They don't have what you have, Nikki.
Wonder if you could do it with the rice
Comparison is the thief.
what you need fried chicken.
Who wants to feel like anybody else? I sure as heck don't. I like being authentically I can't go to the store and buy another person and put my eyeballs into somebody else's face and experience what they experience. No. I experience what I experience. My scars and my scars and my flaws and flaws, and that's okay. It's okay to be different. It's okay to have different ideas and not fit in the crowd. Some might say you're a lone wolf. It's okay to be
Typically, the only ones I've ever seen in restaurants are huge, hot. Usually, when the managers are dealing with it, they make a lot. They're usually friendly. The ones you buy are
times connect. Connection is so important. Because
one of the places I go, I've seen do it. They have a big
places
door.
that we're in. It's vital to connect with other human beings and share experiences and things because we're not dead yet. Life's not over. Life is now just beginning. I think for me.
And Taco Cat did it. They're shaking it now. That's terrible.
Because hope was given to
That
them.
was always one of the best, like,
And no matter what happens, no matter what direction you need to go,
It was out of box. Even though this is not if you're just like now, I can't eat that much. So I want to spend money on food like that. You know, goddamn perfect.
said every wrong
Before I did it,
is another
like,
step forward.
You
He
know,
said he learned 99 ways.
and now like that costs us $30.
If you look at
$6.
John D. Rockefeller, go look at his
That's
life. He
ridiculous.
lived to be almost 100, I believe. He was an entrepreneur, self-starter, and
I'm gonna give it to my dad's dying to try.
he had done
Anything
a
like
lot of things that
he was not a guy that would let her out. So that's gonna be the first one.
that's right. Keep your
I
circle
just
small,
like a lot of really
so that there are people in your
He don't like salty. He does like spicy.
well, I don't really like it because I just invite you to like I can't
Maybe I should give you.
it's like
You know what I say? I've been stabbed in the back many times. People have lied to me straight up to my face. I still open up my heart with this joy. I don't want to say this.
And she's like
People believe that
my dad, they're
talking to it positively because
Mountain Dew
you
drinking,
can really keep
hot
those
sauce,
walls up
love it.
without the possibility
My
of
dad
having
like
a
ghost
and
pepper and shit like that.
no matter how many times I've been
Lord,
blind,
not ghost pepper, but like real spice. So very.
there's always no
Grass.
and don't give up that chance to do it. Don't give up
I
that chance because yes, it hurts. Every time you fall down and land flat on your face, it hurts.
I made some
I've been there, but it's getting back up again. It's getting back up again and not being afraid to fall down and knowing, you know what, I'm gonna enter this situation and I might fall down.
Yeah.
What happens if I don't fall down this time?
So the
I
guy,
can't tell
nobody,
you.
nobody thinks this is needed.
What happens if you talk? No matter how much dirt I try to throw at you,
I like overly hot. I'm one that like overly hot. I like to do it. I like the spicy.
And they
When
can't
it
have
starts
her
burning my tongue, and I gotta take a drink after. Like, I'm not gonna do it.
in this
That's
existence.
why I really love it. I like
Some
some
for
for
reasons, some for a season. Understanding who belongs in our life.
I can't go with it.
Like you
I've
never.
watched these shows where they go in and they do some challenges and everything. I can never with that.
Oh yeah, I see.
I really try.
That's when you have to be the most exposed. That's when you have to be the most vulnerable. That's when you have to really open up and you say, you know what, girl?
Like
My
it's
sweat thing, my sweat and tears thing.
Oh my gosh, I see that dumbass shit too. God, give me a fucking TV. I always get jealous of people who come up with these ideas. Like that's stupid.
And to this point,
Damn it.
now I'm not a mind reader and
I'm
I'm
gonna go to the DDC potato chip.
in the future.
It's gonna go to number one on myself.
But by remaining positive and hopeful,
well, at least it's a
there's a chance things can turn
Get
around.
ready, I would like money.
No, that's
There's a
not
lot of
right.
people
I'll take my own shit already. Read yes.
Oh, yeah.
This is why you always need to do this for yourself.
More so than any corrosive negative thinking, negative acting, negative believing.
Good luck with that.
Manifested. That's what one of my best friends told me.
You're doing like you're
Driving down the road, just a plain road. All of a sudden, I get
whatever. You're wrong. I'm never going to do business with you. I'm trying to say why.
going towards my destination. If I deviate,
You have to take time to be in the world. Now you're going to say that. You know I'm serious.
like going around, you just gotta go right through it.
I really was.
So,
Because when somebody said, I don't like that name, I said, I do like it, and it was gave me, and I want to keep it.
Actually, truth be told, I wasn't the one who came up with something for our
that's the
day.
reason why I messed
And I saw it in the chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe
It's
like Lisa or somebody.
easier to quit. It's easier to quit. It's easier
Take
to
a trial
quit.
and error.
So you know, I quit. It's easy to run away from something and say, I give up.
Fuck the potato chip idea. I don't think that would work.
Actually,
Well, they don't have sweet potato chips, do they?
Yes, they sell chocolate liquor around
it's
Christmas
easier
and
to
they're
just keep
The
fighting.
chocolate cup of everything. Chocolate cup of bacon, potato chips, everything. It was fucking great. The potato chips, that just happened. Like a nail, relax. Yeah. It's so much easier to make no time. It's not easier by any means. But you can get so much more out of it. Because that's like what? $4.99 for a small bag?
Have negative agendas.
You can get a bag of fucking Yarmouth Ruffles at fucking Walmart and you get the chocolate and it's the same damn thing.
And I'm gonna have to share that with the world. But you know what? You know what?
I never tried them. I don't see why they would bad.
No matter how much someone has hurt you,
You're
you're
very
not anything like that.
No,
I
I
just gotta let it go.
I
I
told
let
you,
go and just
I
let
have
it
friends
go.
and they make syrup. I did my syrup.
Person's opinion matters. It's your opinion about it.
Maybe
This is what I would have said, that I can never be that first. It's a lot, but if I had a coach in my life years ago,
yeah, it's probably up there in top favorites. I see it anywhere I get it. Like down in Nashville, I see a lot of tomatoes.
wash your
I'm
face,
not huge.
brush your teeth,
Get
get out of bed,
I lost to me.
have purpose for being in your life.
My love for chocolate has never swayed. Even though chocolate has never swayed. Even their surgery. Well, at first chocolate tasted different. Well, at first chocolate tasted different.
It's just
Something that makes you feel good.
It's just overwhelmingly
And
sweet.
you know what? You can fake it. You can fake it till you make it. Because it's about routine.
I think I've always been more of a carby. I think I've always been more of a carby.
Shoulders back.
Oh, I've always been a sweethead. Yeah. Oh, I've always been a still am.
Yeah.
Smile.
And I still am.
Got this.
Yeah.
I would have told myself.
So some things never change. So some things never
I'm
change.
here with you. I will hold your hand.
That's why no one eats the sweets at your house. No one eats the sweets at your house. All right, hungry. I'd be like, all right,
It's so hard because it's so hard because you're a kid. Somebody, you're a kid.
And I
Somebody,
actually
I've never
I
seen
appreciate each and every one of
I've
you
never
for trying
seen
and getting
really
this
say
good.
I have
As long as you still have a pulse in your body and you wake up in the morning, you have a chance to start again and again and again and again. It's so cool to know that you can keep pushing forward no matter how bad things are.
Make awesome.
You know, I'm grateful for many things.
I bet
Over
you
my
you're
head.
still
I'm
in
grateful
blood.
for food and my stomach.
No, I'm
I'm grateful for my tattoo. I'm grateful for
I'll get 3 degrees.
I think that is
Yeah, I love that.
take all of our blessings.
Well, I don't think, right, my earpiece is head too. No, that,
And we take those
Yeah.
blessings and we look at
Diabetic
and say, wow, I may not have that big giant house, but so what?
growing up, I we had to have a start every meal. That's not the only
I know.
There
There was always anytime we go there, you'll get like the brownie, cookies, there was something we wanted to throw together. So it's like chips.
Yeah.
You know, we'll work out, and sometimes it takes time. And when you're depressed and you're anxious, and you feel like you're going to drop, or you feel like
It's like this time night you can't do it without
I tell you,
But you still go to
step by
Yeah.
step, little bit by little bit, you are going to make it today, tomorrow, and next day. And no matter what life throws at you, zero balance in your bank account, negative health reports, rejection from a job or a spouse or a partner or breakup, a bad breakup. It's okay. Because you're given unlimited opportunities until you go.
Growing up, I always had my own door. I got
What
like
life is like on the other side.
visits, no shit, open up a pantry. Half of it would be canned goods, dog food, that shit.
It's not strong. I don't know where it's
Our
okay.
we don't use
You
it
have to get rid of what you're going through. And this is just a temporary challenge.
And
A lot of people that say suicide is temporary solution to a permanent problem, or permanent solution to a temporary problem. It's not a solution. It's a decision. And no matter what, nothing is worth taking your life for, because there's someone out there.
I remember one time me and my mom said something up in the hot.
Your hair's not wide right now. It is up here.
Be stronger. Yesterday, I was a little bit older. But the actions speak for itself. The people who do it, and I don't feel good. But I have to remember that you're really hard along the way. I'm really care about it. And even though it's never been my heart is out. And I thank you for this opportunity. Share your every seed that's planted in every seed is must be planted in sunlight. We're all growing into something flourishing. There's also a stage that I'm learning that someone I love very much and goes through this dormant phase where all the flower parts fall off and it stops growing.
Tired, stop, up.
But then when it starts to grow again, it flourishes. And the beautiful flowers come back again. It's really we have those dormant periods. We need to take a pause and rest. But when you're addicted to overthinking, when you're addicted to negative outcomes, and when you're addicted to chaos, life will change. That's when all the happiness Erica and Christina, all of you.
See,
Let's start the story.
Fear is false, every hearing real, and announcements real. Stop being fearful, stop being afraid, stop being courageous, and reach out and find out. You never know what's going to happen.
That's right. Your goal is
that red
What you need is
your story.
you just gotta pray for it.
What's
You have to want it. As Eric commented on that, you have to want it so bad, you want it
The reason I made that rule is that I didn't want anybody saying it's really
Another wise person.
I didn't make
Don't
it.
talk about it, be about it. And you want to see something
If you
funny?
really do want to write and you're struggling to get started, you're afraid of something,
I got this for
it's only
Christmas.
you the whiz paper constellation friend who was intended for you.
I don't talk about it. Alright, well, thank you for tuning in. This is why I always in my world. And if you just take one little step, one little step, Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Stacy.
I'm not.
Yes,
you know what, those that talk about you,
It's my master.
who cares? Who cares anymore? Let them talk about you. It shows you. If they have the time to type your name or talk about you or criticize you or judge you, why aren't they talking about themselves? You have something that they want. You are amazing, Kim. You're an amazing Nikki. You have something that they want. Because otherwise, you don't talk about dog shit. I don't talk about dog shit. I don't post on social media about dog shit. You only post
I've
about
seen
something
that.
like,
Fire.
I don't think a lot of people like dog shit. I don't think a lot of people like dog shit. You know, people talking about dog shit. So, you gotta think about it. Let them talk about you. I appreciate all this so much.
I love traveling. My favorite. Yeah. What? They like Mark
And I thought that was so
I did too. That was say that. They all
that was we do have conference there and I like that was my legendary and I like this Really? Yeah, it's